All right. First thing we got is some lat pull downs. We got to set the height on this thing for my knees though, so I can slide under, so that when I'm pulling, I can stay seated. I think that's about right. Yeah. All right. The one thing I make sure of when I'm doing this movement, or when I'm doing lat pull downs, is I try to imagine pulling through with my elbows, like driving my elbows towards the floor, so that it helps me just isolate the lats a little bit more instead of like your hand grip and forearms and things like that. And then once the weight gets heavier, that's when I'll throw on some wraps so that I can actually focus on my back and not my biceps and grip. Let's get this next set. All right, let's take about 90 seconds and we'll hit our next set. All right, we added significantly more weight, so let's try to push this set here. And of course, let's try to stay with good form. Whew. We got this. We got this. Come on. We got this. Oh my gosh. We got this. Oh, geesh. Oh, yeah, that was good. That was really good. Whew, gosh. All right, we are gonna go and hit a one arm or a single arm cable row here. I'm telling you right now, this movement right here is freaking awesome. It's one of my favorite things to do. And I mean, there's not many things that I do for back that I feel it in my lower lat or in my lats in general like I feel these. This is crazy. So You definitely got to try this. We're going to go between 12 and 15 reps. And hopefully that's a good number to where I can't do no more than that. If so, I'll have to up the weight. This is only going to be for 2 sets. So we got to make these sets count. Really drive that elbow towards that pocket. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oof. That is crazy. Oh, I really feel those. We're going to up the weight just one by one clip. I definitely could not have done more than 15, but I would rather die around 12. All right. Last set here. Let's make these perfect. Oh. Oh. Just the other day, I was saying how much I love cable work. And the fact that the first three exercises are all cable stuff, I'm really happy. Just want to share that. Oh, all right. We got some seated rows. Oh, we're going right to 200 pounds, which I think is a good weight to start. Oh, well, that's heavy. This would be good. Oh, whew. Oh boy, that was good. I knew we had to train today, but started my day out. Had to get up early, knock out some cardio, then wake up my son because we had a football game this morning. Get him ready, drive about half hour, and I'm one of the coaches there, so we're out there all day coaching, screaming, and that gets you tired. And it was a close game, so it was very stressful. And then drive back, and here we are, grinding it out in the gym. But once you get going, it's like now, like I'm really in the mood, you know what I mean? So thank goodness for that. The hard part is just getting your butt to start. Whew. Last set coming up. Next thing we got is going to be some rear delts, and we're going to use the rope for that movement. Ah, there's so many ways to do this. I'm going to do a couple of ways, I guess, but I'll start out with I guess a pronated grip and bringing my fist towards my ears. Let's see how that looks and feels. And then keeping my elbows high. Oh, add a little bit of weight on that. Round two. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Going up. Oh. Oh. We're gonna bang a couple of shrugs out. Nice and slow, since the weight here is a little light. So we'll do this nice and slow. Make sure we get some really, really good squeezes. Anywhere from 10 to 15 reps with this. Oh. Whew. All right, next set. One more set. Last set coming up here. All right. That is it for that. Let's get some arms in now. Oh, all right. Let's hit round two. Get these arms to grow, you know? Whew. The one thing about bicep curls is, especially when I'm doing just regular bicep curls with dumbbells, I try to really supinate my palms on the way up. It makes that bicep have a nice peak to it. So the whole time I'm trying to think like pinkies up, meaning supinated, you know. The more I do that, the more I really feel it in the peak of my bicep. Arms are easy. It's like you're just curling, you know. And the better you do it, you know, like you'll get new like new stimulation by how much you twist your wrist or supinate, pronate. It just all makes that bicep movement feel totally different. But there's nothing much to doing arms. It's freaking simple. Oh, jeez. Whew. That burns very, very nicely. Let's hit just 2 sets of hammer rope curls and we'll call it a day. Oh, oh, oh. That's a little heavy, but we'll keep it. I'd rather push. Oh, God. That's it. Well, that is it for today's workout. This was our pull day. Really good day. And like I said before, any day that I get to do majority of the workout with cables, I'm a happy boy. But we got legs next, or a lower body coming up. That'll be the next one. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Let's get it.